Week 17, it's almost here. It is almost here. I can't believe there's 3 weeks left. So big week. This is my make or break week. I have my longest run, 21 miles. I have my longest run of 21 miles on Sunday, but it's Friday. I've been doing my runs, but I didn't go through what the week looks like, so I'm going to do that for you now. So let's do it. Monday, as usual, day off. Tuesday, I did intervals of 7 miles, 2 mile warm up, 3x400s with followed by a 1 mile at marathon pace, 220 of active recovery after each 400 meter, and then 5 minutes after each set. I did a light jog of that, and so 2 sets of that, and then a 2 mile cool down. Wednesday was a flex day. I did 3. Thursday was a run at your feet at 5. I wound up just doing 3 because I was really hungry. I did it around lunchtime and my blood sugar just went, so I wound up not doing the whole thing. Today is a regular run at 5 miles. Saturday is a run as you feet at also 5 miles, and then Sunday is the big day of 21 miles. I'm a little bit nervous about doing the long run, not only because it's 21 miles and that always sort of freaks me out, but also because my son is in a new school this year and we have a birthday party on Sunday, and usually on a day of a long run my wife would just sort of take him to the birthday party, but because it's a new school and a whole new class and we don't know any of the parents, my wife wants me to go with her. It's at I think 11:45. So we talked about it this morning, and originally I was going to do my long run late in the afternoon, but I know that when I do my long runs late in the afternoon, it means that I've been active all day and I'm, not starting off with a full tank. So I'm thinking about waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning and doing my long run at 5 in the morning. Is that crazy? I mean, I'll get it over with. I'll be fully rested by the time I start, but it means that I have to get up at 4 to eat and then go do the run. I don't know. I'm up in the air. I really want to do well because, this is the sort of the telltale week on how I've been doing with my training. Anyway, what's exciting to get past sort of all the head stuff, what's exciting is that the ads are up, the New York City Marathon, so check this out.
This is it. This is what we've all been waiting for. This is 26.2 miles of guts, grit, and determination. These streets turn unknowns into superheroes, and these fans all root for the same team. Join runners and believers from every nation for the world's most iconic race, the TCS New York City Marathon. It will move you.
Pretty cool, huh? City is getting ready for the race, and the next thing that's going to happen is the flags are going to go up on the race course, and then they're going to start setting up the pavilion and the bleachers in Central Park, and today's the 11th. That may be happening this weekend. I wouldn't be surprised. There are exactly 21 days left until the New York City Marathon as of today. How can that be? 3 weeks out. 3 weeks out from today. All right, week 17.
Fred LeBeau, instrumental in making the New York City Marathon what it is today. Not the first, but the first 5 borough, and then grew it to more than 50,000. I mean, not in his lifetime, but thanks, Fred. That's a Friday 5 miler in the books. I'm wearing my Jersey Marathon shirt. I've been wearing long sleeves. It's definitely too warm to be wearing long sleeves. Of course, when I decide to wear short sleeves, I'm going to come out here and it's going to be too cold. So, 2 more days until my 21 miler. I think I'm making more of this than I should. It's just a 21-mile run, right? Right. Okay. All right. It's 2 days, 21 miles. No big deal. I obviously decided to get up and do it early. Man, this is early. All right. Let's see how this goes. All right. Let's have some real talk. So, like seconds ago, you saw that I woke up at 5 o'clock on Sunday morning to go out and do my long run. Turns out that I wake up early and I usually spend a little time. I eat something and then I will drink some, usually tea, some really large caffeinated beverage, and then I will wait for something to happen and then I'll go out for my run. But on Sunday, you know that I've been talking about this week, this birthday party thing that my wife and I were invited to. It's a new school for my son, so we don't know any of the parents. We want to meet all the parents. So I got it into my head that I wasn't going to be able to get back in time for the birthday party. So I decided that I was probably just going to run that night or the next morning. And I've done this before where by the time the night rolls around, I'm too tired, and the next morning rolls around and I just don't get out of bed. But here's the thing is I did get out of bed. So I got 20 miles. It wasn't 21. I got 20 miles under my feet over the weekend. So I'm really excited because that means I'm definitely down for the New York City Marathon this year. 17 weeks of training have definitely paid off, and I'm back from my injury from last year. So I'm ready to do it. But I feel like I kind of cheated the run. Because look at, this is the run that I did. I did it around the perimeter of the island. I went from where I live down to the bottom of the island, around the southern tip, up the east side to about the Williamsburg Bridge, and then turned around and came back. Obviously along the river, it's super flat. So what I want to do is cut my taper down to 1 week this year. And in week 18, do another 20 miler, but do it in the park. So that's my plan. I've done this before where I've cut the taper down in 1 week, and it's been to good effect. I know me, I know my body, I know my running, and I know that if I don't do some more hills in my training, knowing the New York City Marathon course, I'm going to be miserable. So that's where I am. So that's week 17. I can't believe week 17's in the books. All right, on to week 18.